Hello friends, it's me. I'm back here with a This Is Us Season 1 finale review type of thing. It's more like what I thought of the episode and telling you like what to look forward to, but of course I'm not trying to like shove my opinion down your throat or anything. I'm not doing that, trust me. In case you did want to follow my social media accounts that have to do with This Is Us, I have a Instagram called This Is Us Official with 2 L's at the end. My Facebook for This Is Us, I have the unofficial This Is Us fan page, and then I have the This Is Us fans group, which is private, but if you want to request, I will accept your requests as soon as I can. And then I have This Is Us fan base on Twitter. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I wanted to attack that I see a lot of people on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. They've been saying that they were disappointed with the episode, and I wasn't. I loved that episode. I think it was as emotional as any other tissue-soaking episode is. I think this finale focused rather on the plain-to-see emotional things. It focused more on the deeper, more embedded motifs, like the very hard-to-see needs analyzation emotional states. They really showed a lot about Jack and Rebecca, obviously, because it was a standalone for them too. Obviously, Kate, Kevin, and Randall made a little cameo at the end of it, but it was just to kind of pave that foundation or pave the road onto what's going to happen in season 2, which I think is a really good thing, because although people are disappointed with this episode, which is okay if you are, I'm not saying you don't have to be. I'm saying that paving this foundation, paving this road for season 2 is going to be perfect, because at the end of the day, you're going to come back to watch it. Because you want to see, oh, like, what does Randall want to do with the baby, and what is Kevin going to do when he goes to LA, what does Kate want to do when she wants to sing, like, how is she going to do it, is she going to follow her, what Rebecca did, her mom, what's she going to do? The first thing I want to talk about with that standalone, though, is Jack, and the younger Jack, with his emotional struggles with his abusive father, and I think it's really important that this show attacks these really hard to talk about emotional things that are so hard for so many people, and normally TV just doesn't talk about real things that happen. And we go to Jack, and he's struggling with an abusive father and his mother who is just can't get out of the situation, and here he is working his butt off to get some money, and you can tell that he really, really, really cares about his family. And when he got beat up, it literally broke my heart. I was like, no. And can we also talk about how they hyped this up to think that Jack was the one going on the date with her, and she goes to the date, and the person's late, and then Jack's late to his date, and then the person who sits down with her is not Jack. I was literally like, what the what? And then we saw the part that nobody wanted to see, the crumbling of the foundation of Jack and Rebecca's relationship in around 1995, 1996. Now, I didn't want to see it, but I think it's important that we do see it, because this happens every day in every relationship. The fight was insane. I literally cried. Fun fact, the fight scene was done in what's called a oneer, which means that it's one continuous shot for like the entire thing. The fight scene, according to Milo Ventimiglia, was 6 pages long, and instead of doing different shots and then putting them all together, they did one continuous shot from the beginning of the 6 pages to the end of the 6 pages. It showed that a fight can build up so quickly and get so emotional and so raw and so loud and just out of control, and I think that's what happened. I honestly think it was very, very, very raw and amazingly brought out by Mandy and Milo. Like, oh my god, that's truly what broke my heart, and I feel like that alone was the sole reason why this season finale was extremely emotional. And then the morning scene after. The morning scene after really killed me. Partly because I feel as though it's a goodbye for now. That's what he was saying. Oh, like, it doesn't feel like it now, but our love story's just getting started. I cried, and I was sad, and I literally hid under my blankets for 2 hours after the episode. He's an amazing husband. Like, come on, like, I mean, he's not perfect, don't get me wrong. They're both not perfect. They both have their flaws, and they're both imperfect. But he is just husband goals 100%. What is it that I love about you now? So I'm just gonna start with the obvious. I love the mother that you are. I love that you are still the most beautiful woman in any room, and that you laugh with your entire face. I love that you dance funny and not sexy, which makes it even sexier. But most of all, I love that you are still the same woman who all those years ago ran out of a blind date because she simply had to sing. Jack Pearson, everybody. I can dive way deeper into this episode, but I think that would be another like 10,000 minutes. And if you want to see more, I will definitely do another video. I will do more videos for This Is Us. I love that TV show so much, and I've been wanting to do a video about it for so long. If you're wondering why I'm not posting this on a Saturday, it's because the season finale was yesterday, and I wanted it to be still fresh in people's minds, if that makes any sense. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye!
Don't say you're on the run to the other side.